Don't you hate it when Skype just goes and changes all of your settings for your mic? I do. Hello guys, and welcome back to another episode of Final Fantasy X-2 in widescreen! Or at least better widescreen than, or more widescreen than it was before. Instead of going to Jose, we're gonna take a trip to Bavel. What? Gipple? What? And today gets to be a super long little episode, cause I can do that now. Probably not gonna have 2 episodes anymore. It probably is just going to be 1 episode a day. Actually, no, it probably won't. It'll be 2 episodes a day if it's 2 short episodes, and 1 episode a day if it's 1 episode. The 2 episodes they'll just be different missions type thing. I kind of want to keep 1 mission together unless they're really short visits to places. Shinra is setting up some more comm spheres. That's pretty good. And just to tell you, this is not going all the way through Bavel, because that'll take way too long, showing every single part from all of Bavel. This will be skating around until we get to a certain point. But yeah, how do you guys like the widescreen? How does it kind of... Do you think it works alright? Because the PlayStation doesn't actually offer kind of like HD settings and 1280 or 1280 720 screen size, which is what this is done in. So it's kind of had to be stretched on the X-axis just a little bit. Now my question to you all, does it look alright? To me, right now, it looks fine. Some things are a little stretched, like the map up on the right. I think it's supposed to be more squarish, and currently it is not. That little hovered thingamabob you cannot get on. And Gipple is not up here. Actually, he wasn't up here. He was up further, I think. But we've been up here. Why don't we just head down to the lower level? Like, we should. To do that, they seem to reset that for whatever reason, so we'll have to go reset it. Yes, it makes sense. It makes perfect sense. Because every one of those monks people can, like, hop up that, like, 11-foot wall right there and go behind here and change it. Definitely. No, that's not 11 foot. That's like 8 or 9. Anybody can do that. Alright, and because we're skating around, but because Final Fantasy X-2 likes to whenever you get to a new chapter, they put the treasure chests back, and, well, they're always there, but they refill the treasure chests with new stuff, new goodies. I'll tell you when we go past a little bit what you can find in this area, because we're not showing all of that. I am not showing all that. I'm not like Chugga and have a bunch of people to do stuff. At least I think he does. Don't quote me on that. And yeah. And Chugga, if you're watching this, hi Chugga! Anyway, we have a couple new enemy types in here. These being one of them. We have seen their cousin before. It should be the They have the Blade Rondo like the other ones, but these are Barong, which are very scary when you first encounter them, because you're like, holy crap, these things are huge. That's what she said. Yeah, don't. I just said it, so don't put anything else. They are weak to fire, which the scan that I shall do in a second will show you. I don't know what classification they are. Blade? They're not weak to slow, so don't try to use it. They also can infect poison on you, just with their normal attack. So, that is something to consider. They are the classification of Blade. Farong is what their name is. Oh, and I didn't even realize that they killed Pain at least once. I need to keep on that. But yes, fire! Kill them with fire! Just like every other enemy in this game, it seems. If they're weak to something, they're weak to fire. If not, they are an elemental. If not, just kill them with a fire spell anyway. Mirror of Equality does seem like a pretty good technique, but it's not actually. It sounds like a good technique, but in reality it's not. So, just to keep that on the heads up. Skipping a little bit ahead. Gonna be in here. And this area can find a couple of remedies. High Potion, 5,000 gil on the bottom chest, and an Oath Veil, which is an accessory that gives you plus 60 magic defense. So that's pretty good. Kind of. If you want to forfeit an accessory slot for just that.
Was that Gipple?
No, it was the other cool-looking Albed person walking around. Geez, Riku, you should know your own boyfriend! Again, I don't know if Riku and Gipple were ever together, or are together, or whatever. I'm just going off speculation. I think the wiki, I've read it once when I was getting the picture for Gipple that was at the beginning for this. Yes, I do actually actively change those, or at least try. Sometimes I just use old ones because it's getting a little too much. But yes, I did read a little bit. It seems like they're not actually together. He's more of a ladies' man and just said that. But you know how it is. To get down there, you use the same way that you did before, but you can also run into random battles, which you can fight an upgraded version of the Machina that we fought before. These jerkbags are a little bit stronger, but still use fire-based cannonballs. They're blazing balls of fire. That was also a bad one. Still weak to thunder. Still not really much of a problem. Hurt a little bit more. Weak to slow. That's a key component. Okay, so they hurt a considerable amount. At least a Pain. Yuna, it's basically like meh, because of the Tetra Ward. And see, that's what I'm talking about. I'm guessing it's like Flail, like from Pokemon, and you have to be at like 1 HP for it to be anywhere decent. So, yeah. Skipping a little bit more ahead. Not to a cutscene place. But in the Trials area. The items that you can find strewn around are Phoenix Down, High Potion remedies. Nothing very much of importance. Gonna see what's in the chest up here. I don't think it has much importance either. Yeah. This is a very good spot to like grind up some AP points if you're still looking for some, or some levels. The monster or the fiends are decent enough leveled that they can still offer stuff. You cannot fight the zeros, the Y1S10 anymore. I think that was what numbers it is. But we can also fight, well, skinks and not grenades. They're devastators, detonators. Plus, we got an oversold detonator, which is why I showed this one instead of an earlier one, because you get to see me take down an oversold one. It's not very hard at all. They work exactly like like bombs or grenades. Grenades would be the blue ones, which are mostly found in ice areas. I think there's still fire element though. Obviously, it was somewhat significantly weak to ice there, and the Tetra Ward on that seems to help a lot. I don't know why they don't, like, it doesn't equal out even for a Tetra Ward, because you would be taking extra damage, but then you would be eating the other damage. And I sentineled there just in case it was going to explode, because explosions do count as physical damage, so it's something to keep important. But you do get Candles of Life from them, which you can cast as Doom on other enemies. Segueing into closer to the final part here, our goal was to go back to the place where we fought Bahamut, and we saw a Vegnagun. Well, we didn't see a Vegnagun. He had left in the giant hole in the wall. We needed to get back there. Basically, we were following Gipple, because he's not very much of a spy. And I think he saw us before, but he's going down this way. I don't know.
Hey.
Oh.
You're late.
The other two.
If you were on time, then I'd really start to worry.
So much for being missing.
Sure you should be here? The Youth League and New Yevon are crumbling without you guys to hold them together.
I'm mostly going to keep quiet during this part, because there's going to be a lot of plot points that are uncovered.
So why are we here?
So
There's something I needed
just
to be
going
sure
to watch, basically. Although I have seen this scene 4 times, so...
Gone.
By the way, you didn't notice the empty room there, guys? Jeez, come on!
Are you trying to tell us that since that thing left on its own, Yevon's not to blame?
It's the truth. The thing's more sensitive than its size would lead one to believe. It detects hostility, and in an instant springs to life. Should one even think of harming it, it awakens like a frightened child.
Ha! You did your homework.
I've had 2 years.
Wait, so you're saying that Vegnagun woke up because someone was trying to destroy it? Who?
Who indeed? I'm a little confused. You came to claim it for yourself, didn't you? But Vegnagun awoke. Why? Because deep down you hated it. Did you come here to use it? Or destroy it? Well?
Both. You probably think that's impossible. You've always been too naive to see. I wouldn't expect you to understand.
Then I hope you don't expect me to trust you either. I believed in you once. When we were training for the Crimson Squad, I thought I'd never find a better friend. But you betrayed that. 2 years ago.
Barrel!
Ooh! Gun to the face.
Why did you shoot? Why did you shoot Gipple and me? We were friends, and you shot us in the back. Answer me!
Just calm down. Nuge, apologize already. That's enough. Don't push me.
Oh!
If this is what it
Doubled!
takes.
Come on, Nuge, you want to join the fun, don't you?
This has turned out perfectly. Wouldn't you agree? Yes.
Ooh,
I'm shocked
that
you.
doesn't sound good. Not at all. Not at all. And
We're
Nuge is
easy
joining the fun.
targets. You and Pain.
And
You
Pain.
shot Pain too?
Eh?
Why?
What?
Answer me!
I made him do it. He was too weak to resist me.
Nuge?
I don't expect you to present any more of a challenge. Not now.
Ghost possess? I don't know.
See, I found that the mind
Guess
that
we need
hates and
the
despairs
Ghostbusters.
is the easiest to break. 2 years ago, it was the same with you, Nuge. Seeking your own death. Now you can have it.
Wait!
Stop!
Hey, get out of here!
Oh no, we can see that on the wall, can't we? Oh, this is not good. We're mini boss time? Yeah, it's good we had all that training in the Thunder Plains against the Marlboro, because now we have to fight one as a mini boss. Or as a boss. Just beat him how you would normally, power break him, hit him as hard as you can, basically. The samurai at this point, at least on this file, still had no real awesome techniques yet, so... yeah. Just basically... it's not going to be a hard fight at all. From my understanding, this is not edited Marlboro at all. It's exactly the same ones you would have fought in Thunder Plains, so it shouldn't be hard at all. Or it might be slightly hard because you're unprepared, but it shouldn't be difficult at all. I really kind of contradicted myself there, and I don't really care. And he's taken down. Score 1 for... actually, it'd be like score 70-something for the Gull Wings. Unless we're just counting bosses, then it's like score 17 for the Gull Wings. Many more scores to come.
Where'd they go?
I saw Barrelai escape. Nuge and Gipple probably chased after him.
So you knew all three of them?
Dun dun!
Yeah, but Nuge, he... ugh!
Yes, he shot us.
Dun dun!
It was an accident. At least that's how I see it.
Dun
Why
dun!
didn't you tell us?
Okay, I'll
You
stop.
never asked.
I'm asking now.
Too late.
You don't want to tell us.
Bingo. You wanna know?
Yeah, but... forcing you to tell isn't any better. We'll wait until you're ready.
No pressure, huh?
And they left behind a nice little sphere for us. Crimson Sphere number 1. Or Crimson Record number 1. Something like that. It comes out to be Crimson Record #1. So let's backtrack to that last save point that we went past and head to the airship. Possibly to watch that sphere. Yeah. Ever think of that, huh? Huh? And of course save, because we don't want to miss all this. To the airship! Away! I'm all excited. What's gonna be in it? What's gonna be in it? What's gonna be in it? Treasure spheres!
This is rough. Isn't Team 3 getting a little carried away? This was supposed to be a drill.
This must be their training for the Crimson Squad. That seems a little bit more than a training show.
Hey, aren't you an Al-Bhed? Why are you trying out for the Crimson Squad? Hey, the Al-Bhed want to protect Spirit too. I wanted to be a Crusader, but apparently we're, not eligible. Besides, no one can handle one of these babies like an Al-Bhed can. Machina, even if the Maester's okay with it, what about everyone else?
Shut up. We'll get reported.
For what? That's one thing I never understood.
Eh?
Him being an Al-Bhed, or that
My name's Barrow.
they're using Machina?
I'm from Bevelle. You?
I've seen this 100 times. Be up a lot of people sooner shooting out that than tell them their name.
Nice thoughts. Nice thoughts.
It's Nooch. The Nooch? Hey,
And on that thought,
my name is Gipple.
we're gonna have to cut it off for today. Right here. So, I'll see you guys next time on the next episode. See ya.